So this is the Warhammer, and we finally reach the end of the Tournament of Power, and the final major rival and warrior that Goku faces is Universe 11's Jiren, the Pride Troopers Supreme. As it turns out, Jiren had a dramatic experience as a youth. When he was but just a very small young boy, some mysterious band of villains attacked the planet that he came from and wiped out his entire village, including his family. So Jiren became a broken orphan. And from that day, he realized that the only thing that mattered in his life was strength. He became friends with his mentor and master and trained strongly and desperately. But many years later, Jiren found out that the same villain who killed his family, his mother, his father, his brothers and sisters, and his entire clan also killed his mentor. From that day forward, Jiren vowed that he would avenge the death of his sensei, or his martial arts master. And so for thousands and millions of years afterward, Jiren trained rigorously and became the strong and proud pride trooper that he is now. Jiren has seen many battles, he has known many calamities, and has lots of experience. He's an alien that is thousands and thousands of years old, much like Hit, and is very well trained and is very strong. So that is the backstory of Jiren. Anyways, when Jiren comes into the Tournament of Power, he takes out Maji Kaio with just one hit. He also fights Ribrianne a little bit. But the primary early fight that Jiren has is against Hit, the strongest fighter of Universe 6. Hit tries to use the Cage of Time and the Time Skip and some other techniques, but they don't work on Jiren. And Jiren eliminates him with ease. Even when Goku taps into Ultra Instinct Omen or Ultra Instinct Autonomous Sign, he is still not even close to half the strength that Jiren possesses, even after he uses this power again to defeat Kefla. Jiren also helps and aids in taking out Universe 3's Anilaza, because he was going to destroy the stadium and knock everyone out of bounds, including Jiren, Top, and Dispo. So Goku and Vegeta fight Jiren together. 17 also gives aid, and at different times Frieza gets involved. But Frieza and 17 simply cannot even touch Jiren. Goku and Vegeta, even fighting together, has completed Super Saiyan Blues, power-stressed Super Saiyan Blues, and in the case of Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and this is the same Vegeta that defeats Top, God of Destruction Top, whose power is almost equal to that of Belmod. Even Belmod admits that Jiren is stronger than he is. A literal fighter that is more powerful than an actual god of destruction. So as the fight continues, android number 17 sacrifices himself, or just kind of blows up a huge amount of energy to distract Jiren. Frieza also fights a couple of times, but is easily overpowered. Vegeta literally runs out of strength and is knocked out. Goku, who has no stamina or energy left, has absolutely nothing because of all the fights he's been in since the beginning of the Tournament of Power, is worn out. Goku tries desperately to become a Super Saiyan Blue, and then a completed Super Saiyan Blue. And then Goku uses completed Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken to fight against Jiren. In the manga only, Goku unlocks power-stressed Super Saiyan Blue, but that is no match for Jiren. But eventually, something happens. At the very last moment, Goku remembers all of the training that the mutant Roshi taught him. In the manga, the mutant Roshi fights against Jiren and uses a strange autonomous mastery of self-movement. Roshi uses a form of the mastery of self-movement, combining all of the decades and centuries of experience that he has had as a martial artist to fight Jiren. Even though Roshi is still overpowered, for a very few brief seconds, the mastery of self-movement by the mutant Roshi helps him to dodge the moves of Jiren. Goku remembers this. Goku remembers all of the training that he has been through, all of the experiences and fights that he has had throughout his life. He remembers his training with Kululin under the Turtle Hermit, the mutant Roshi. He remembers the tournaments, the fights with Demon King Piccolo, Prince Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu, Beerus, Hit, Zamasu, etc. All of the training, all of the experiences in Goku's life. He begins to tap in, and combining the power of the gods with the mastery of self-movement, Goku unlocks the ultimate technique, Ultra Instinct Omen. With this power, Goku is able to fight Jiren on equal terms and use various new attacks and techniques that Jiren has no resistance towards. But eventually, Jiren's stamina overcomes Ultra Instinct Omen. But then Goku unleashes a new force of power. A bright white light engulfs the world of Void. An entire galaxy is formed and absorbed into Goku. Goku, in a wave of life, becomes Mastered Ultra Instinct Form Goku. Goku is far more stronger than Jiren and easily engulfs him. Jiren then powers up to his full power, but is still no match for Goku. So Jiren unleashes a technique just like the mastery of self-movement, and unleashes a god of destruction like Aura in Rage. Jiren potentially knows God Ki and Hakaishin power himself, and goes into Rage mode. Rage mode, Jiren and Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku fight to the bitter end. And it seems like Goku comes out on top, but then runs out of energy and stamina and reverts back into his Saiyan base form. But Jiren is severely weakened himself. Frieza and Artificial Human number 17 give aid and fight with Jiren, who is severely weakened from his fight with Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Goku eventually recovers some stamina, and together with Frieza, they unleash the Nova Strike, and combined with the limitless energy attacks of Android 17, together in one final hit, they knock Jiren out of the Tournament of Power. And that, in that final ultimate closing moment, Jiren realizes that he has been bested and he needs to get stronger. However, Zeno and future Zeno erase Jiren with the rest of Universe 11 from existence. Android 17 is the last man standing at the Tournament of Power. So the Supreme Grand Minister, the Daikaishin, brings out the Super Dragon Balls, and Super Shenlong, the great powerful golden dragon, is summoned. And so Android 17 is allowed to make a wish. 17 sits back. He relishes for a bit and finally wishes for all of the erased universes that Zeno and future Zeno erased to be completely restored and for all of their inhabitants to be brought back from death. And so that is the wish that Super Shenlong makes. Universe 2, Universe 3, Universe 4, Universe 6, Universe 9, Universe 10, Universe 11 are restored. All of the teams that participated in the Tournament of Power are unerased or brought back to life. Jiren is brought back to life. The Supreme Kaioshin and the Hakaishin are brought back to life. And so there is a great celebration. The Tournament of Power is over. Then it turns out, and it is revealed by the Daikaishin himself, that if that wish to restore the erased universes was not made, Zeno and future Zeno were going to erase all of the universes in the multiverse from existence, which would have included Universe 7. So, for once, artificial human number 17's greed and selfishness did not get the better of him. And so with that, the angel Whis grants Frieza a special gift. You see, Frieza is dead and has a halo. And so, as part of Frieza's participation in saving Universe 7 from annihilation, Whis restores Frieza's life. Frieza is brought back to life a second time and is allowed to return to lead the Frieza Force. And that's exactly what he does. Somewhere in a far, dark, and distant corner of space, the Frieza Force gathers under the command of Frieza. Frieza claims his hover throne once more and claims direction and control of the Frieza Force. Frieza desires to take over and conquer all of Universe 7, but Goku and Vegeta swear that they will never let Frieza have his way. Also, Beerus is a friend of Frieza's. Beerus actually likes Frieza and prefers to keep Frieza around. And Frieza basically is kind of like Beerus' sidekick, but Goku and Vegeta don't know that. They also don't know that it was Beerus that made Frieza destroy planet Vegeta. But anyways, on Earth, everyone returns and goes back to their normal lives in Universe 7. Android 17 goes on a vacation. Android 18 returns to have her family as with Krillin. The mutant Roshi goes back to being a pervert. Goku and Vegeta and pretty much Ten Shinhan and everybody else goes back to their normal lives. So, Bulma has a second child. She has a daughter named Bra. So around this time, Bra is born. And so at the end of episode 131, Goku and Vegeta both transform into completed Super Saiyan Blues, or power-stressed Super Saiyan Blues, and start fighting and rivaling each other in a fight. Vegeta demands to know why Goku is not using Ultra Instinct. Goku explains that he doesn't know how to do it at will and simply cannot tap into that power